This week we are continuing with our incredible series of the ABCs of the Gospel. We are looking at different characters of God, different ways He loves us using the alphabet. So I'm going to dive right in with the letter F. He is our faithful, forgiving Father. And the story that we're going to look at today is the prodigal son, found in Luke chapter 15, verse 20 to 24. It says, "So he set off and went to his father. But while he was still far off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion. He ran and put his arms around him and kissed him. Then the son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his slaves, 'Quickly bring out a robe, the best one, and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. And get the fatted calf and kill it, and let us eat and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.' And they began to celebrate." We know the story of a prodigal son. You know, the word prodigal here means wayward or rebellious. He had taken his inheritance, squandered it, but he didn't know that his father was waiting for him every single day. That even though he had lost everything, the Bible says he came to his senses and remembered who his father was. But I want to tell you this morning that there's another definition for prodigal. It's not just wayward and rebellious. It actually means to give something lavishly. So this story could also be called the prodigal father, because this father lavishly gives so much to his wayward son. Not only does he wait and wait for him, longing to see his son, he doesn't give him a pat on the back when the son returns. He picks him up. He puts his arms around him. He gives him a kiss. He doesn't just return and say, "Look, we'll get some ordinary cloak." He finds the best clothes for him. He gives him the signet ring of the family. And then he throws a party. He doesn't just order normal caterers. He then brings the fatted calf and celebrates that his son has come home. I want to remind us this morning that we have a faithful, forgiving Father. You may be thinking, "You don't know what I've done, Dee. You don't know what I've done in my life, in how I've treated other people. I've wasted things. I've wasted my life." You have a faithful, forgiving Father that wants to be prodigal to you. He wants to give you lavish forgiveness, lavish faithfulness, and spoil you with His love. Will you run into His arms this morning? Let Him kill a fatted calf for you, knowing that you have returned home to Him, and experience that forgiveness today. He loves you and is waiting for your return. Enjoy that F today, and remember, every time you see a letter F, He is a faithful, forgiving Father. Always remember, you are highly favored and deeply loved.